Welcome to my cooking show. So we just got back from church, and yesterday we bought at Whole Food this $5 pizza dough. So we're baking this now. I do have already all the ingredients here. They didn't have regular basil, so we picked the small one. We have mozzarella. We wanted to have it with pepperoni and of course pizza sauce from Walmart, and then we have the pizza stone thing. I don't even know how to call it. Yep. So let's just start. Okay. Let's start with the dough. I just heard it's a good dough, so didn't want to make an effort. I'm still working on the sourdough, which keeps me busy every morning. And from day 3, you have to start with a sourdough to do it every day, twice, after 12 hours. So I was just thinking, okay, I'm buying a Whole Foods pizza dough to make it. Okay, let's just roll the dough out. Unfortunately, I don't know how to flip it. Should we try together? Okay. How are they doing this? Something like that. No, I can't do this. Let's just try rolling part. But this board is not sticking properly. Just a little bit annoying, but I'm trying to make it somehow work. I'm sure it looks funny. There's another way to enlarge it if you don't have the skills like the Italian people. Just do that. So you enlarge it out and then you bring it into form. It's like doing a dance. Also, I'm sure my husband upstairs is watching my Insta story right now because he's very hungry and waits that the pizza is done. Okay, so let me just quickly switch those boards. So for the pizza, baking wood, we should add a little bit of corn flour. We don't have that, so I'm trying to use almond flour as a base. And then I will put the dough on it and try to get it into that round form. Let's just see. What would have helped with spreading out the dough more is if we would have thought about to put it out of the fridge earlier, so it would be, yeah, it would have room temperature. We totally forgot. We were stressed. We were getting, I don't know if you were able to see it. Just share it again. Pepperoni we're using here. We do have mozzarella in a round form. We do have pizza sauce. We do have basil. We just picked up. You of course can do it with whatever stuff on your dough you would like. So now I'm spreading the pizza sauce on it. We don't want to use too much of it because we don't want that it becomes too liquid. We don't want to have a nice pizza dough which is crispy and not too chewy, basically. Okay. See, that's already enough. So yeah, I'm just doing it by eye. That looks kind of good to me. Maybe a little bit more. Spread it all over. Leave a little bit of the edge. The syrup. Okay. Then I will cut the mozzarella and put slices of the pepperoni on. Okay, taking some nice round slices of the mozzarella. So we made sure, just for quality reasons, because of the taste, that we're picking a good mozzarella, tasty mozzarella, because at the end this will be the taste of the pizza, right? So, and we don't want to add a lot of cheese on top. That's because we just use big, nice pieces of mozzarella for the pizza. Okay, now let's use the peppers. Also, by the way, forgive me if I don't pronounce some words correctly. I'm still learning. Just moved to the United States. Still have a German accent. Want to get rid of it. Maybe we'll never, maybe we'll. Trying my very best. I have some influence in my accent from Australia as well. I hear it very often. People don't really identify with a German accent, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, everyone is telling me something else. Some people directly say, okay, are you from Germany? But many people, they say, really, you're from Germany? I would have not have realized or figured, because it doesn't sound like a typical German accent. If you heard ever a German accent, I believe it's different. Okay, so I added some of the pepperoni. I all the time thought, because we don't really, in Germany, we don't really separate pepperoni from how do you say this in English? Salami, we do say in German. So I don't really recognize this is something different, because for me it's the same. I don't know, maybe someone can tell me. So because we couldn't find big pieces of basil, I will just do bigger spots of, let's put the other cutting board to the side, bigger spots of basil, of the little pieces of basil all together, just to have that flavor more at certain places and certain points of the pizza. So I did preheat the oven for, I don't know, till it was warm, guys. I don't know how many minutes, 15 minutes, something like that, while I was preparing that. And now it is at 450, and I will put it in the oven for about 12 to 30 minutes. Every oven is different, so you need to figure and always check the way you want it. If you want to have it a little bit more crispy, then you leave it in a little bit longer. And if you don't want to have it that crispy, you take it out earlier. Just watch it and see however you prefer it, and you take it out. In the meantime, I mean, it's not a lot of waiting time. I will just clean the space up, put the rest of the things in the fridge and in the cabinet, and then I will check on it. So there it is baking. At the end I will add some pepper on top, some black pepper, and maybe a little bit of garlic. You guys, I just quickly had a quick look and it looks so delicious. I will bring it out of the oven. Look at that. Okay, and now I will add some seasoning. In my case, or in our case, I will just use a little bit of freshly ground pepper, black pepper, because I do love pepper. Some people's taste, it's probably don't leave it as long inside. I did it probably a few more minutes because I want to have it very crispy. But what an easy way, if you already have a dough, is it? And you don't have a lot to clean, and you have it very quickly done, and you have a nice meal for your family. So enjoy. Cleaning the board. Hey baby, look what was falling there. You can get it. Get it. Good boy. You're my vacuum cleaner.